Hey, what's up guys, it's Agent Juicy, and today we're going to be looking at the Alcatel Idol 3 today. Firstly, this phone was released back in June of 2015, and it wasn't given a lot of attention, and the reason that I'm covering this is because the price range and the price point of this phone is $249 US, and I think you should absolutely have a look at this. The specs inside is not $249 worth. I think it's worth like $400. That being said, however, let me just give you a rundown of what's in this phone as is. So flipping over to the rear of the device, you can see hi-fi audio, 5.5 full HD, 13 megapixel camera at the back and 8 megapixel at the front, quad-core LTE, and most importantly, this device does have a 64-bit processor. So let's get this device open. So it's a swing open packaging, which I like a lot. I'll just slide this to the side, and you can see the phone's nicely packaged inside, nothing on the top, and like I said, it's a hinged unpacking, which I really do appreciate that Idol is doing. And I'll just flip this over, and I'll put this to the side. As you can see, the Idol 3, it's a 5.5 inch screen, it's very lightweight. Jesus Christ, this thing is light. I'll put this to the side. Opening the box, I'm guessing most likely paperwork. We have the quick started guide, which is actually a little booklet, which feels really light, and most likely I'm not gonna look at that. Also, we have a wall plug for charging the device. I'll open this up so you guys can see how it looks. So the next piece of item in the box is a USB cable, and I'll just open that up to show you guys how it looks, in case you've never seen a USB cable before. And this is USB 2.0, just to get that clear. Charging plug for syncing, charging the device as well. What else do we have? That's pretty much it. Oh wait, what's this? JBL audio speakers? Harman Kardon? Oh my god. I'm just kidding. So let's see how this looks. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So we got some ear tips, and it's nice and red, so that's good. And then we have... okay. I like this. It's thin, it's flat, it's the non-tangleable headset, and it does have an inline mic. So it's a really nice little packaging that they put together, but we're not here for that. We're here to see the phone. So this is the Idol 3, so let's get some of this plastic and stuff like that off the phone, and I'll show you and give a full walk around of this device. So the back just has this little, in the back just has a simple documentation showing how to take out the SIM card, how to put in a micro SD card, and how to charge the device and all that stuff. So put that to the side and put the plastic off the front. Will we hear whooshy noise? Down. Okay, whooshy noise. Okay, here's the tab, whooshy noise. We're going for whooshy noise. Huh, okay. Not too bad. Hand side of the device, as you can see, this is the power on off button. Here we have the micro SIM and the micro SD slot, and that's it. It's all metal or metallic in feeling. At the bottom of the device right here, we have the USB for charging, syncing the device, and backing up your stuff. And next to that, we have a little microphone on the right hand, volume rocker, which is volume up, volume down, and you may be able to customize that depending on the software that it has on board. At the top of the device, it's a 3.5mm inline headphone jack that you're going to be using, and also another microphone. To the back of the Idol 3, we have a 13 megapixel camera and one LED flash. It's not dual tone, which is fine by me. In terms of battery life, you have a 2,910 milliampere hour battery life, which I think is huge for a 5.5 inch screen. At the front, we are blessed with a 5.5 inch IPS LCD display panel, which I think is huge. In terms of PPI, it's a 1920 by 1080p, which works out to be about a 401 PPI pixels per inch, which I think is sufficient for a screen this size. Don't forget, this has JBL audio on board as well, so you're going to get really good audio quality from the device. So let's speak about some of the other fun stuff about this device that I think you should know about it. And the reason that I said it's $249, we should be looking at it, is because it comes with the first 64-bit processing chip that was ever made by Qualcomm, which is a Snapdragon 615, which is a mid-tier chipset, but it delivers quite a punch. There's two quad-core chips on board. The first one is at 1.5 gigahertz and the second one is at 1 gigahertz. That being said, however, it's an octa-core chip with 2 gigabytes of RAM, so everything's going to be flying very fast with this phone, and I highly doubt you're going to have any hiccups with it. Now, this is like the UI of the phone, so you know, some people might not like the smooth squared objects, but that's neither here nor there. Honestly, the phone is very fast from the first swipes that I get from it. It's pre-installed with some of your favorite apps such as WhatsApp. Inches of this phone is 6 inches long, 3 inches wide, and about 0.29 inches thick, or about 7.1 millimeters if you'd like to be specific. That being said, this phone does have LTE on board. It does have a micro SD up to 128 gigabytes. It does have a lot of other features that, like the Moto G and the Moto X and the Moto E, skimps out on, and you pay almost the same price for it. So I definitely recommend you have a look at this phone before you buy anything else. I will review this phone. Most of my viewers would like to see a little bit of a comparison in terms of height and width and all of that stuff, and you can see right here the Nexus 5 is on top of the Alcatel Idol 3. It's taller at the top and slightly, and I mean really slightly wider. And like I said, it's a 5.5 inch screen versus a 4.95 inch screen. So you can see the difference there. Let's look at the Z30, which I think is a great touchscreen phone, but it's a 5-inch screen, you can see as well. A little bit at the top and a little bit, a really tiny bit on the sides as well, if you were to line them up. Not a whole lot. And most importantly, the iPhone. You can't have a video without any iPhones in it, so that's the standard. So you can see the iPhone a lot at the top, and this is the iPhone 5C, aka the iPhone 5, 5S, and you can see as well it's wide, definitely quite a bit wider. And most importantly, the iPhone 6, the most recent iPhone ever, and as you can see, it's a little bit at the top and a little bit at the sides, and most importantly, if you look how thin, look how thin these phones are, like compared right next to one another, not one, like lined up right next to one another. The Alcatel is thicker, of course, but the iPhone, it's like very marginal, not that much. Comparing the iPhone to the Idol 3, it's slightly, if not near identical to the same weight. It's slightly lighter, but not a whole lot of difference in terms of weight class. This has been my unboxing. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one, aka the review of this video. Bye. And you can see